periods in international wrestling. Takahashi won the World Championships in Paris in 2017. He also won the Asian Championship. The following year, he captured the World Bronze in Budapest, but he placed 10th in Nur-Sultan, the 2019 World Championships. He lost in the 4th round, and that cost him an opportunity to represent Japan in the Olympic Games in 2020 with that 10th place showing. In stepped Higuchi, who Japan thought would qualify the spot at the Asians last month. He missed the weight, so then the door opened up for Takahashi, and here he is representing Japan. First verbal warning will go against the 27-year-old from Japan. More than a minute into this opening period, the semifinals underway, men's freestyle from Sofia. See the activity from Takahashi as he continues to circle around, trying to get into his setup. Very quick off his feet. He'll use that snap down frequently, but very explosive when he comes in on the angles from the outside. That's how he has had a lot of his success throughout the years. You'll hear the officials throughout the course of tonight's competition. You have the referee on the mat and the judge and the mat chairman situated opposite sides on the table just beyond the mat. 3-person crew when you get to international wrestling. All right, the activity clock has started, and it's Takahashi. If he does not score here in the next 15 seconds, the opening point will go to Ortega in Cuba. There's a low shot. That's that angle we were talking about. Takahashi trying to switch it, and they will go out of bounds, and this will be Japan striking as Takahashi, with 6 seconds on the clock, is able to get the step out too. And a 2-0 lead for Takahashi. That's big. The shot clock was winding down. He saw an opportunity to drive the Cuban near the edge of the mat. He took full advantage of it. Big underhook driven in by Ortega. Had Takahashi on his heels for a moment. Backpedals out. Both wrestlers getting their fingers caught. That's negative wrestling. You'll hear the referee come in and warn. Nothing slows up a match more than those fingers intertwining, and we've seen both wrestlers really shake their hands trying to get the referee's attention. Both displeased with their opponent in this opening period in that regard. And that's how the period ends. Japan with a 2-0 lead. It really is an interesting story for Takahashi, who missed out on the Olympic Games in 2016, later came back that year to win his first national title in Japan. But he thought with his World Championship performance and losing to Higuchi in the Japanese Nationals, he thought his opportunity to compete for an Olympic bid in Tokyo were pretty much gone by the wayside, but here he is, 3 minutes away from qualifying Japan. Look at Ortega, who's been high offense, and the Pan American Olympic qualifier was the only one able to get in as scheduled last year before the COVID-19 pandemic just shut down the sports world. He missed his opportunity at the Pan Ams last year, losing to Thomas Gilman of the United States in the opening round. He's a 2-time World U23 champ. Won the 2017 title in Poland at 57 kilos, and then again 2 years later in Budapest. Trying to find some offense against Takahashi, and that's been tough to do today. Takahashi's defense has been exceptional, like it normally is. Really looking like his old form of 2017. Approaching the 2-minute mark. He had the 2 on the edge while Takahashi was on the clock. That's been the only offense so far. If you're Ortega, you want to try to create some pressure, at least get the opportunity to put Takahashi on the clock. We have not seen that, though. Takahashi doing a nice job initiating, dictating the tempo on the mat, preventing that passivity call. Ortega jumping in on the left wrist. You see that baseball grip. Clearing it away was Takahashi. A minute 19 to go. I thought we might see some more shots by both these wrestlers, but so far low-keyed. We'll see if that pace changes here in the final 60 seconds. It's going to have to if you're Ortega in Cuba. Ortega, by the way, is 0-2 against Takahashi. Both losses coming in 2018, and both were very tight. A 7-5 loss in the World Cup, and then a 5-4 setback in the bronze medal match at the World Championships. Down two in a familiar position here with 37 seconds to go. Shoots in low. Nearly had the ankle pick. Takahashi able to dodge his way out of harm's way that time. 27 seconds to go. Let's see if Ortega dials up that low shot again. Tried to change levels. Takahashi able to slow him up with his upper body. Hand fighting. Ortega stepping on the gas a little bit more. Searching for any type of opening. Down to 10 seconds to go. Ortega, desperation mode. Seeking that one takedown that might get him the Olympic berth, but it's not going to happen, and the story continues for Japan. What an afternoon and evening for Yuki Takahashi, and you see the raw emotion from Takahashi. At the time of Higuchi missing weight, he had started a brand new job as a coach at his alma mater back at the university in Japan. He had given up on hopes of representing the Japanese at the Olympic Games, and now he has earned Japan's ticket to wrestle in Tokyo.